some space for himself, and then a long ball deep inside 50. Garland's run to White. And Melbourne just with a little sniff here. Now they've got players everywhere. Bate and McLean together. Will Bate go back to McLean? Decides not to. He keeps going. Kicks okay in the end. This is Robbo a lot further out than he was a moment ago.
You're right, Bruce. This game's changed. We're seeing 3 players for Melbourne for the first time this afternoon.
Gee, wouldn't you love him to kick a goal here? I know that sounds so obvious, but A for him and B for the match, it would be 3 in a row. He's good enough. He's good enough, all right.
Wow.
Well, for one of the few times this afternoon when the ball broke at half back, it was Melbourne that was running to space. Now, we hardly saw that at all in the first half. They had 2 options out wide when they actually won the ball in the defensive part of the game, of the ground. And that's a good finish by Bate inside 50 again. Robbo just leading up. That's the correct target. Lowered his eyes. But this was just a wonderful finish by Robbo.
Great goal. And certainly on top with the disposals in this term. Melbourne getting a lot of the football.
Half forward, Miller and Bate.
Bruce the target and takes the mark. He's a workaholic, Bruce, isn't he? He just gets so much of the ball. Good kick on to White, who runs on now from 60. A high ball. Robbo will be the flyer. Didn't need to fly. Fell into his arms.
Well, it was really smart play there by White. To make the running and find the space, and then it was Sandilands who actually his direct opponent who pushed back into the hole there, but he kicked the ball over his head and made him redundant.
Well, Robbo's kicked 1 today. He's had a couple of assists. He's got his second. Unbelievably, Melbourne close.
Well, I don't know about you two, but I'll be disappointed if we don't get a draw on a Sunday afternoon.
We've come to expect it, haven't we?
Gee, we're going to get a close one, I think.
I think
Just
so.
Not Sunday afternoon without a draw. They're full of running now, Melbourne.
The difference from last Friday night when...
Just good body work there by Jared Rivers.
It was terrific,
He just
wasn't
shifted the pack, didn't he? Didn't use his arms, didn't use his hands. It was just a bit of a nudge. And Robbo, who reads those so well in the flight.
It's obvious, but the Dockers get an important one back. Bate got it from Maloney, and Bate inside the 50. Robbo takes a beauty.
That was a beautiful kick then by Bate. That was perfectly positioned for Robbo. Here they are winning a ball again from the scrimmage. It was Maloney's quick little handball. This bloke's been better the longer the game's gone.
Well, so's Robbo. I mean, Bate to Robbo in the first half would have been a disaster. Can he kick a third, a second within a couple of minutes? It's coming back. He's got it. They're not going to go away.
Actually, for the first time this afternoon, it's a really good game of football. A really good game of football.
6 goals out of Miller and Robertson now. They're 2 big forwards, Melbourne.
Well, for the first time since half-time, they've actually had some flow in their play. They've been getting it there with regularity, and they've been getting it there quickly, so they've found some space to operate in the forwards.
He has a remarkable mark when he comes out full tilt. He reminds me of Jason Dunstall. I think he's the best I've seen, just coming flat.
24 disposals against Brisbane last week and kicked 4 goals. So Crowley's done a mighty job on him. Melbourne keeping on, coming on though. McLean to centre half forward. Green, not quite. Robbo, good kick again. He's got another one, I think. He's kicked 3 in the last 4 for the day. There's still a chance.
Well, he's a soloist. He doesn't need Kate Sobrano. He's going okay on his own at the moment. This was great play by Green, though. Actually, I don't know that he handballed that. It looked like he might have just flicked it over there to Robbo, but that is non-preferred side, his left foot. He was just able to slide it around the corner, and he's happy with his effort.
He was injured earlier today too. Remember when we thought he
Oh,
was
he
going
does
to
that
come
all
back?
the time, Bruce. Just foxing.
So the margin is back to 10 points. The question might be, how did Green get rid of the footy? A little sleight of hand, hard to see for the umpire in there. And Robertson, a wonderful finish. Robertson at one end, Pavlich at the other.